Firstly, let's introduce the clock. A clock is a device used to measure, keep, and indicate time. The clock is one of the oldest human inventions, meeting the need to measure intervals of time shorter than the natural units, the day, the lunar month, and the year. Devices operating traditionally in analogy, the term clock was used for striking clock, while a clock that did not strike the hours audibly was called a timepiece. In general usage today, a clock refers to any device for measuring and displaying the time. Watches and other timepieces that can be carried on one's person are often distinguished from clocks. Spring-driving clocks appeared during the 15th century. During the 15th and 16th centuries, clockmaking flourished. The next development in accuracy occurred after 1656 with the invention of the pendulum clock by Christian Huygens, a major stimulus to improving the accuracy and reliability of clocks was the important. Every clock needs to run continuously, and because of that it needs to have a source of power, sometimes even a secondary source for a moment of emergency that will drive all of its mechanisms and ensure precise and reliable measurement of time. Mechanical clocks can be powered by suspended weights, oscillating pendulum, sprocket, drum, or mainspring. Electricity which is either carried to the clock directly from the power grid or stored in batteries. Automatic power sources which use kinetic power of users' movement to generate movement of small weights and power either mechanical mainspring or electric generator that is plugged into onboard storage medium battery. We will talk right now about the oscillator. Physical harmonic oscillator is the key component of every modern clock. By providing constant frequency movement, clock's mechanisms can capture those oscillations and transform them into precisely timed series of pulses that show us exact passage of time. Let's talk right now about the controller. The controller is a mechanism that captures movement frequency of oscillators and converts it into a series of pulses that can show us the passage of time. There are several types of clocks. Let's just see some of them. The first one is the analog clocks. The second one, digital clocks. Come directly the electronic world clocks, then the auditory clocks. We have also the tactile clocks, and finally we have the multi-display clocks.